Hello everyone, Mocha Bear here. Welcome back to Mocha Bear's Hobby Den. Today we will continue the playable races for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. Shall we get started? Now before we get started, I know that I've been saying that I'm planning on doing some videos about the new 2024 Player's Handbook and the new classes, the subclasses, and the rules and everything. I just feel like YouTube is just oversaturated with that material. And granted, a lot of stuff I do kind of already is, but that's just way oversaturated at the moment, so I'm just not going to bother with it. If it's something you'd like to see me do some coverage on at some point, let me know in the comments down below. If enough of you do want to see me do that, then I will make some videos about it. I do have some other videos I want to get done, but it's just not having the time is the issue for me lately. I've got a lot of stuff going on, some things in the works for my gaming channel and things like that. I have a few unboxing videos that I need to do for Kickstarter projects. One of them is Kobold Press's Tales of the Valiant. That arrived. I've got Dungeon Craft Series 3 from 1985 Games. I've got like at least 2 others that I need to do unboxing videos for. So it's just needing the time to do all that. However, I do want to point out, next Sunday, I will be doing my second live stream here on the channel. I will be painting some D&D minis. Specifically, I'll be focusing on a Tiefling Rogue mini for one of my players in my upcoming campaign I'm going to run. If we have the time, I'll even continue working on her Dragonborn. But that is going to be the main focus. So feel free. It's 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday, so next Sunday. Feel free to hop in, chill. It'll be about 2 to 3 hour long stream. Just gonna be painting, chatting, listening to some music, some themed music in the background. So feel free to hang out then. Also, next month is Key City Steampunk Convention. It is Noir themed. I am working on my new outfit that I'm gonna be debuting there, so I'm looking forward to doing that. Also, the Maryland Renaissance Festival starts the end of next month. I was trying to get a 9-day pass. By the time I went on there, the day that they were available, the site was down, so the next morning I woke up to go on there and they were already sold out. So I'm hoping that I can at least get a ticket for opening day so I can do another video for you all for that day, because I also have another outfit that I'm wanting to debut for that as well. So keep an eye out for that. I will definitely let you all know if I'm able to get a ticket for opening day. But with all of that, let's go ahead and move on to the main focus of this video. So the first of the races is Lizardfolk. Now, I have never used Lizardfolk before, either as a player or a DM. They didn't seem that interesting to me at the time when they first came out. Well, when I first found them, I should say, in the previous book. But they do seem pretty interesting now. If you want, feel free to pause, read the little insert there about them. I'm going to move on. So, creature type, you are humanoid. Size is medium, speed is 30 feet. You also have a swimming speed equal to your walking speed. Bite, you have a fanged maw that you can use to make unarmed strikes. When you hit with it, the strike deals 1d6 plus your strength modifier slashing damage instead of bludgeoning damage normal for an unarmed strike. I personally think that it should be piercing damage, not slashing damage. What do you all think about that? Let me know in the comments below. Hold breath. You can hold your breath for up to 15 minutes at a time. Hungry Jaws. You can throw yourself into a feeding frenzy. As a bonus action, you can make a special attack with your bite. If the attack hits, it deals its normal damage, and you gain temporary hit points equal to your proficiency bonus. You can use this trait a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and you regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest. Natural Armor. You have tough, scaly skin. When you aren't wearing armor, your base AC is 13 plus your dex modifier. You can use your natural armor to determine your AC if the armor you wear would leave you with a lower AC. A shield's benefits apply as normal while you use your natural armor. Nature's Intuition. Thanks to your mystical connection to nature, you gain proficiency with 2 of the following skills of your choice: animal handling, medicine, nature, perception, stealth, or survival. So for classes, druid would be like a dead giveaway. That would be a great class for a Lizardfolk. I also think that a rogue could be interesting. Ranger would be a really good one. Possibly wizard, just because of the natural AC, since you don't get to wear armor as a wizard typically unless you go Blade Singer. So for my top picks for Lizardfolk, I think I'd either go with Druid, Ranger, or Wizard. Next up we have Minotaur. Now, the Minotaur, if I remember correctly, first showed up in 5e in Guildmaster's Guide to Ravnica. Then they showed up in the Mystical Oddities of Theros. And then they showed up here. And they've had some changes throughout. The artwork, for sure. I personally am not a fan of this depiction of the Minotaur, but to each their own. Feel free to read the little inserts here. Pause the video to read them if you want. But we are moving on. So, creature type, you're humanoid, size is medium, speed is 30 feet. Horns, you have horns that you can use to make unarmed strikes. When you hit with them, the strikes deal 1d6 plus your strength modifier piercing damage, instead of the bludgeoning damage normal for an unarmed strike. Goring Rush, immediately after you take the dash action on your turn and move at least 20 feet, you can make one melee attack with your horns as a bonus action. Hammering Horns, immediately after you hit a creature with a melee attack as part of the attack action on your turn, you can use a bonus action to attempt to push that target with your horns. Target must be within 5 feet of you and no more than one size larger than you. Unless it succeeds on a strength saving throw against a DC equal to 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your strength modifier, you push it up to 10 feet away from you. Labyrinthine Recall. You always know which direction is north, and you have advantage on any wisdom survival check you make to navigate or track. So for the Minotaur, easily go with Barbarian. Could make interesting Rogue, but I feel like it'd be a waste of the bonus actions that Rogues get, depending on what kind of subclass you go with. Cleric or Paladin is a really good one for a big one. However, a wizard would be interesting as well with the bonus actions, since wizards typically don't get a lot of bonus action stuff going on for them. So, or a ranger would be interesting. Me personally, I would either go barbarian, ranger, or wizard for a Minotaur. Next up is orc. Now, I am currently playing an orc in my Sunday games that I'm a part of on Roll20. I am a Tempest Cleric orc. I am the father figure of the party, at least trying to be, and I am loving the character. I'm loving the campaign and all the chaos that's ensuing. So maybe one day I'll do a video about him. But feel free to pause here and read the inserts here. So we are moving on. Yeah. Orc traits. Creature type, you are humanoid. Size is medium, speed is 30 feet. Adrenaline Rush. You can take the dash action as a bonus action. You can use this trait a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and you regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest. Whenever you use this trait, you gain a number of temporary hit points equal to your proficiency bonus. Dark Vision. Typical Dark Vision is 60 feet. Powerful Build. You count as one size larger when determining your carrying capacity and the weight you can push, drag, or lift. Relentless Endurance. When you are reduced to 0 hit points but not killed outright, you can drop to 1 hit point instead. Once you use this trait, you can't do so again until you finish a long rest. So, orcs typically make really good barbarians, fighters, clerics, and paladins even. You could do ranger even. However, with everything that's set up, I would personally either go with the barbarian. I'm obviously cleric is really good because I'm pretty much the Tempest Cleric. I'm Orc Thor. But then Ranger would be interesting to see. However, Wizard would be really good as well because of the Rush ability. It's a bonus action to dash, and then you gain temporary hit points. But then the Resilience, where instead of dropping to 0, you drop to 1, which is really good because Wizards do not have a lot of AC or health typically. And then lastly, moving on, we have the Satyr. Now, I have made a couple NPC Satyrs before in the past, and I have some for my upcoming campaign. Go ahead and feel free to pause to read the little insert there if you want the paragraph. But we are moving on. So creature type is Fey, size is medium, speed is 35 feet. Ram. You can use your head and horns to make unarmed strikes. When you hit with them, the strike deals 1d6 plus your strength modifier bludgeoning damage instead of the bludgeoning damage normal for an unarmed strike. I'm pretty sure they meant to say instead of the normal damage or an unarmed strike. Magic resistance. You have advantage on saving throws against spells. Mirthful leaps. Whenever you make a long jump or a high jump, you can roll a d8 and add the number rolled to the number of feet you cover, even when making a standing jump. This extra distance costs movement as normal. Reveler. As an embodiment of revelry, you have proficiency in the performance and persuasion skills, and you have proficiency with one musical instrument of your choice. Satyrs make excellent bards and excellent rogues. I think they'd also make really good sorcerers. I would personally go with either a bard, a rogue, or a sorcerer. They're interesting. I can't remember when they first showed up. I know for a fact that they are in the Mystical Oddities of Theros. I can't remember if they're in anything before that. But those are the 4 races for this episode. I hope you found this entertaining, informative. If you did, please give this video a like, hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button to get notified when I upload videos and do live streams. Again, next Sunday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I am going to be sitting here doing a live stream for painting D&D minis. So feel free to come, join me, chat, lurk, whatever. But just hang out. It'd be fun to have you there. Also, please comment down below what you thought about the races that I presented here. Which ones do you think are the best? Which one would you like to play? And what class that I recommended would you prefer, or would you prefer another class with that race? Have you used one before? I would love to hear from you about that. Also, please lastly, share this video, bring awareness to my channel, help me continue to grow. As of this recording, I'm at 344 subscribers. My 2-year anniversary was this past Wednesday, and I was over 340 subscribers. 6 subscribers away from 350 in 2 years. That is phenomenal. I cannot thank you all enough for the love and support you all have been giving me. It truly means a lot, and I can never thank you enough for it. I think it is really cool that a channel like mine has managed to grow so quickly in such a short amount of time, especially since I'm an amateur YouTuber. I just do this for fun, and enough of you have found interest in what I do here to subscribe and stick around. So thank you so much. I look forward to doing this for many more years to come, and I'm hoping to do something big to celebrate for 400 subscribers when we get to that. But I'm going to go ahead and end it there. So please, as always, take care of yourselves. And until next time, hobby on.